Hello YouTube family, it is me, Honey Butter, and today we're going to be doing a lazy makeup tutorial. I'm just gonna keep it really short and sweet. I'm just gonna show you guys how I do my makeup, and then I guess I'll just guide you along. I've never really done this before, so I'm pretty interested in see how this is gonna turn out. And just for advance, do not mind my voice. I am still sick. I got sick about like a week and a half ago, and I'm still fighting this off. So the products that I'm going to be using is this concealer. I chose it to be closer to my skin tone. It might be a bit lighter, but who cares? Makeup is meant to be fun. So I have this concealer, and then eyeliner. I got the eyeliner pen from e.l.f. This is pretty old. I don't really like to buy a bunch of stuff, so this is probably really old eyeliner, but it still works. It's an eyeliner pen. This is so good. Eyeliner pens are great. So then I'm gonna have some type of like for contour. I'm gonna use this. I actually just bought this yesterday and I was playing around with it. It's the Butter Glow and Go by Physicians Formula. It's very buttery. It feels almost I tried the like this part, like the blush part. It's very buttery and creamy. So if you like that type of stuff, I guess you go for this. I don't think I would use this as a lip just because it's almost like wearing lip balm. I want something that's more like long lasting. So but this is good for a blush. This is my finish. I'm gonna use finishing powder and e.l.f. hydrating. This is also both by e.l.f. Also kind of old. I probably should be updating my makeup. Then an assortment of brushes. We've got brush for my blush, for my contour, and then little detailing tiny brushes. This was even for my eyebrows. And then finally, we're gonna need some type of mascara. This is just some generic cheap mascara I got from Amazon. So first what we're going to do is that we're actually going to clip the hair back because you don't want a bunch of hair in your face. So I got these little clips right here. Okay, so now that I've clipped the hair back, let's get this base started. So you're going to take your hydrating face primer. Just going to take a little bit here. That's probably too much. And then we're going to mix it together in your fingers. Make sure you have clean hands for this. I'm going to wipe the primer all over your face. I can't explain the texture of this primer. It feels dry. It feels like I'm putting nothing on my face, but it feels like there is something on my face, if that makes sense. So then now that your primer is on, you're just going to add your concealer. This is how I do it. Go like that. And I'm just gonna put them in places that I want. That makes sense. That probably doesn't make sense, but you gotta put that here, 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 and here, and then here, and a little bit here. See? This is where I put my concealer. I look very weird. Also, don't be surprised if I start making weird faces. I'm gonna be making a lot of weird faces throughout this video, so who cares? Okay, so I have added my concealer. Yeah, so I probably look a bit strange right now, but trust the process. Now what I like to do, I like to set in my concealer with some of the setting spray. So it's gonna dry. Make sure that dries in your face. Okay, so now that that has been set in, I'm gonna go in with my contour. Okay. So I'm just gonna do I'm going right here. 1, 2, 3, about 3 dots of concealer. I'm probably putting on a little bit higher than it probably, or lower. Let's see. It's good. Then I'm going to blend that in. I don't really know what contour is supposed to do, but I just do it because the pretty women on the internet told me to. Okay, contour is on. Hopefully I didn't add too much. Like I said, I'm very new. Did I mention that I'm very new at makeup? So please. Then I've also seen that people do it like on their forehead, which I'm going to do. Please, the makeup professionals, do not come for me. I'm very, very new at makeup, so yeah. Okay, then you're gonna take your thing, and I'm gonna do my nose contour. So we're gonna on the side here and here, a little dot. I don't know, doing that nicely. Hopefully I don't look like Squidward's house when I'm done, because that's gonna make me very sad. I kind of carve out the shape. Hopefully, this is my first time using this contour pen, so hopefully it doesn't let me down. Okay, then I like to add a tiny bit of concealer, nothing too crazy, like I opened it upside down, like a little dot here, and a little bit here, because the pretty woman on the internet told me to do that. I also seen the girls do their contour like they like that. I don't know. Now that the nose contour is done, we're gonna do another layer of the setting spray. Okay, before I move on to eye makeup, I'm just going to do my lips. I'm just gonna actually, let me line my lips first. So I'm take this palette of this makeup palette that I have, and we're just going to open it. I got this palette off of Amazon. Look at all these colors, and I only got it for like $12. It was really, really nice. So you're gonna take one of your brushes and like preferably like a thin little brush, and you're just gonna pick out your lip liner. So the color of lip that I'm going to do is like this is the Maybelline Super Stay Teddy foundation. It's called Wild at Heart. It's like a nice pink. It leans more like in a pink than a red. That makes sense. So I'm just gonna do that, and we're just gonna fill in my lip thing. So to match that color, I'm going to do a little bit of, let me show you, this color and then this color, and we're just going to line the lips. Yeah, I'm using my phone camera as a mirror, so this is going to be pretty interesting. Okay, now that your lips have been lined, you're going to fill that in with your lip color. I'm gonna take this. This has a nice creamy velvety feel. Let's just do that. The reason why I'm doing lips next is because this is gonna take a minute, because it kind of goes on like a gloss, and it kind of like dries as like a stain. So it's gonna take a bit to do, so I'm just gonna, because I'm gonna layer my colors. Okay, so I've added the first layer of the lip. Then I'm going to do my eye makeup. So I'm going to take this more angled brush, and I'm going to like do like my under eye stuff, because I think the under eye fat is really cute. They call it an aegyeosal in Korea. I think accentuating your eye bags is such a really cute thing to do, because especially in the West, people are very like, oh, I don't like eye bags, and I think it's such a really cute and unique feature to have. You know what I mean? I don't know, I'm a bit different with that. Okay, I'm gonna take a darker shade. I'm gonna do like this one. And it's gonna like go in here. I'm just gonna first I'm gonna take a darker color and just go into that crease. I think this brush thing is probably a little bit too thick for what I'm trying to do, but I have a smaller brush if I need to use that. Just gonna do that. There we go. Gonna do that with a little darker. Do it into your eyebrow, into that crease. Angle brush into that crease. Go. Then we're going to take a lighter shade, which I'm going to choose that color. You're kind of just going to go a little bit under that. There we go. Hopefully this looks very visible. Hopefully I don't look crazy. I'm probably going to get raccoon by the end of this video. But like I said, guys, trust the process. Then we're going to take another brush, then we'll take an even thinner brush. And I'm going to try to highlight that. So I'm going to take a little bit. I'm going to take from this color here, drag that there, and then highlight that. I'm going to do a highlight under the eye. Yeah, like I said, trust the process of this makeup. And do my eyebrows. How I do my eyebrows is very simple. I just brush them out, then I smooth it over. Like my eyebrows, brush it, then I smooth it over. Gonna do a little bit of this color here. It's a little bit, nothing too insane. Yeah. Then I'm gonna a little bit of the shiny, the same one I used in my underbrush, so a little bit here, just to give it a little bit of like shine. It's probably way too bright. Okay, so I realized that the eyeshadow that I chose is a little bit too bright for my liking, but we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep moving forward. So now we're gonna move on with eyeliner. So I'm gonna take the pen and I'm gonna take a really thin line of eyeliner here. Ooh, that looks pretty cute. And then I'm going to go into my waterline like that. I do it to like kind of accentuate my eye. Hopefully. Go a tiny, just gonna pull it out, extend that, and go in here. Then I'm going back to my lips. I'm gonna use this lip stain that I got off Amazon. There are these little lip stains right here. There's a few more, but I kind of lost a couple of them, so there's like only 3 left. So yeah, I just like to do it because it has like a nicer color. So we're gonna go with this one. We're gonna just refill that in because I like the idea of like really nice brightly colored lips. Okay, and then lastly we have blush. So I'm gonna take, let's see, so I'm going to take these 2 colors, the red, the more red and the more like lighter pink. I'm gonna mix that together. Start off really small with that. Like, I'm trying not to go too crazy with the blush, but I really, really love blush. There you go, that looks pretty good. Let's see. I like to do like more like an upwards motion up here. I just do like the apples of my cheek, and I go a little bit up, up, up. There we go. Do a little bit on the nose. Mix those two. A little bit on the nose and a little bit on the chin. A little bit on the forehead. Okay, you get it. Okay, I think you guys understand I like blush. Then we're going to take one more final spray of the setting spray. And then we're going to go in lastly, and I do mean this time, lastly with some mascara. Okay, I had a little bit of mascara. I didn't really go too wild with it. It's not as visible on camera as I thought it would be. Then we're going to take these out and run into the final look. This is the finished product of my makeup look that I've been doing for a while now. I'm gonna definitely show some photographs of how it looks like in the light, in a different angle, so I can truly do this justice. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed this video, and like I said, I'm still very new to makeup. I would generally really like some constructive criticism and tips and tricks where I can do things better. Please try not to roast me so bad in the comments about this. Like I said, I'm a beginner. Anyways, I gotta go for now, but just know that you are loved, you're wanted, and you're important. And if no one today told you that they're proud of you, let me be the first to say that I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day.